Let's see who's hanging around tonight. Not really sure who is. Want to discuss anything in particular. I was having snacks with my doggies a little bit. Some of these, take a look, there's some right there. You know, we got to give snacks to the dogs a little bit. Captain, yes, sir. Good evening, sir. How's everything going? Well, the devil is in the details, apparently. Somebody's devilish details. It ain't mine. But welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Margate is now my favorite guy in the world down in Florida because he's getting noticed everywhere, all across the country, by the way, all out in California. And that's the way to do it. Good job. That's what you were supposed to do. So that's very good. Captain hangs up with those Leroy fellows up there in the Northeast. So that's just as important. Yep, don't stop, man. Don't stop. We'll get you there too. All of us will help get you there. You're doing, all of us. So yeah, no particular comments tonight or no particular order. I get sentenced tomorrow for dog licenses. I guess maybe that's on my mind a little bit about. Can't wait to talk to the judge, the guy that arrested me, put a warrant out for my arrest for dog licenses. I mean, it's going to be a good Netflix. I said that like 6 months ago. This is going to be a good Netflix. And everybody laughed and said, yeah, that's funny. East Carbon, that's pretty funny. Netflix. Well, why not? Why not? Let's see, Mr. Osgood. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Botrix is here. He's a new subscriber, obviously. We got to watch him a little bit. Leroy was awesome up there at the city council meeting yesterday. Or was that the day before? It might have been Tuesday. That guy's the boss. Thank God he's the auditor of the year in 2025. I'm going to vote for Margate for 2026. That's my vote. That's where my vote's going for. I don't know when they'll start calculating that towards the end of the year again, like September, October, November, before Christmas. But my vote goes for Margate. I'll put that out there right now. This is what I'm going to do. That's my vote. I don't know about anybody else's vote. And I'll show you my cast vote too. I'll write it on the paper and check the box. Leroy could be a little bit farther down again as like a secondary vote or runner-up for the two-time runner-up or something. But I got to vote for. In fact, I'm a little sad actually about not. I haven't been able to watch Huntington's stuff so much. And he's always been at the city council meetings. I got to make that a priority to help him and watch his stuff as well, too. So I won't probably watch no crazy carnival circus things and I mean, that's when I was watching your stream this last summer, I went, well, why not have it again? And the whole thing was chaos down there. I could see why not to have it. Jeez. I'm sure they're not having it next year, Margate, now, after that one. That's a little much. Hi. The babies are here because I just fed them some chicken and a little bit of good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's a baby. So, you think they will? You think they'll? Yes, sweetie, yes, I see you. I know. I'm petting you. I know. I'm petting you, though. Yes. They never learn, so they'll repeat. They'll have the discussion about how the guy didn't pay and he doesn't pay on time and does he pay his bills and why do we put up with that stuff? And in fact, you should probably come up with some other kind of plan for the city of Margate since you're so involved in the city. Putting forth a plan of you being mayor or you directing traffic in a better light. You're already showing them for what they do, coming up with, which I already am doing, by the way, in all the facets of my existence, is helping correct what this city has done and other cities and policing in general. Good idea, Margate says. They don't know what they're doing. See, I didn't even swear there. Look. See? Getting way better. I'm getting way better. No more dollars are going to you guys. Donations. But, and I'll send you a text, Margate. I'm going to send everybody a text here. The thing that we talked about earlier this year that is now moving forward. And we're getting closer and closer and closer. Don't do that again. And closer. So, Sheriff, good to see you, sir. Loretta to you. Sheriff is here. He's the only sheriff that I consider a good sheriff. There was that song that says, the sheriff, but I didn't. The deputy. Sheriff Oiko is not one of those groups. He's not included into that kind of a song. So he is actually the only sheriff that I've ever liked in my life. And he hit it nail on the head with my post last week for people that finally seen it and answered the question. I was looking for, the question was, when did the downfall start in America and what year? And my buddy up there, and good to see you, Scott in Florida. That guy is great. Scott in Florida is. He's wonderful. Good to see you, sir. Welcome to the show. But that was the question, and I was waiting to hear some responses. My buddy up in Providence said the 60s, and You Have Rights made a big philosophical kind of statement, and there were some other statements in there, but I was looking for the sheriff's response most of all. Shockingly, a sheriff got the answer right, or that I was looking for. Anybody, and every view is was okay. Everyone has a different idea of how they view certain topics or questions, and that question I was looking, and the sheriff answered it, which was when did in the United States, or when did America, the downfall start, and what year? And he wrote, when the Federal Reserve was formed, enacted, positioned, built, given, whatever it is. 1913. That's what I was looking for. And so ding 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 ding, beep beep honk honk. He got the answer right that I was looking for. I should have known it was a Lorada guy. So they usually get all the answers right because they own everything, see. Are you part of the Fed? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now I'm thinking, since he does own everything, and he's part of the owning everything, the Lorada group that owns everything, it could be that he's actually a Federal Reserve worker down there. He maybe prints his own money. He probably, I'm not sure if he leaves with pockets full every day from work. But at this point, I'm going to go, yeah, that could be a clue, actually. And since he's a sheriff, that makes sense, actually. That actually makes sense that he knows this answer correctly. I think we'll always, okay. So that's probably his coworker right there, Randall. Lorada, sir, welcome to the filling your pockets up with Sheriff Oiko down there at the Federal Reserve Bank. You guys are probably that old, by the way. You're probably around, well, that would be quite old. Well, how old would that be? 113, 26, 113. 113 years. I think there's still people that might have been born in 1913 that are probably 113. They made it to 113. Who's the oldest person in the world? Somebody look that up. Let's see. Who else is here? Gio's here. Hey, Randall's here, of course. Sheriff of the Clown County. Put some on the flipping wall. I will, man. I get sentenced for dog licenses tomorrow, Gio. So I didn't have time to. It does look pretty bare though, but I'm in the middle of the shot. Who cares? You're just saying hi. All right. Not here just saying hi. All right. My grandma was born in 1913 and she died in 91. 1991. Well, she would have been 70, 70 something, whatever that is there. Let's see. Who's the oldest person in the world?
The oldest person in the world is Ethel Caterham. She's British, born in 1909, and is currently 116 years old. She became the world's oldest living person in May 2025.
Ethel Caterham, a British woman born in 1909. She's 116 years old. I mean, Well, God bless you, Ethel Caterham, a British woman in 1909. I don't even really know what to say to that. I mean, she has done a lot of good work, obviously, here to still be around. That I will say, because the good Lord is helping her stay here to do her good work and me talk about her, this wonderful lady. So let's see. Gio says, I see pigs. Let's see. Gio's always calling them pigs. He don't like pigs very well. I bet she eats bacon, though. I bet she eats bacon and ham with eggs. I bet she does that. I see pigs when I went out earlier. Let's see. Randall says, I'm old enough to know better, young enough not to care. Old enough to know better, young enough not to care. I think he found that on a website somewhere because that's not something normally that Randall might say. It's usually more abrasive, and he must be having an off night, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Probably got kicked out of a bunch of streams and he lost all of his emotions in some way or something. Keeps getting kicked out of all the streams. I never follow him to go to streams anymore. The minute I get over there with him, he gets kicked out, and then I feel I gotta get kicked out. And so I don't follow him to streams anymore. I don't feel like getting kicked around a little bit. So then I make my own stream. Screw it. So there's that. Any questions today? No questions? No. I think it's the best on my plate. It is. I love pork. There was a movie years ago called Porky's. That was sort of a different kind of pig, a pig show. It wasn't like Cops in any kind of a way. The show Cops from way back then, it was more of a funny movies, Porky's, about probably the downfall of college and whatnot, and the downfall of society. That's really the true answer, the downfall. When the movie Porky's came out, that's when the downfall of America started, actually. I was wrong about Sheriff. He didn't have it correct. It was not the 1913. It was the year that Porky's came out, which was, somebody look up the year Porky's came out. When did the movie Porky's come out?
In the United States of America, Porky's came out on November 13th, 1981.
There you go. 1981. That's when the downfall in America was, when the movie Porky's came out. 1981. Some of you guys probably weren't even born yet. How old's Gio? Gio's is like, how old are you, Gio? You're like 40? 40? I think Gio's like 40, I think. I can't remember the 80s. 1981, of all things. I think that's when they tried to get, this thing isn't sitting very well. That's because I didn't get signs up. And I was at my unit today, too. I should have looked for those signs. That was dumb, but that's all right. We'll do this. But I ordered other things today. I got all kinds of things going on. I get sentenced tomorrow for dog licenses. I'm going to talk to the judge of why he arrested me over an infraction of dog licenses. And then I'm going to FOIA request the cameras for the court appearance at sentencing, of which I will appeal it right away so that it will obviously go to the next court. And they can hear that this guy arrested me over dog licenses. And then I'll appeal to the next court after that. When he doesn't feel that the sentence is appropriate or that's the way it should be, and then it will go to the next court to explain to them that you could get arrested for dog licenses in this criminal county. Boy, I want to swear right now, Gio. You let's see. Let's see who's here. Oh, Cece's here. Loretta, dear, good to see you. I missed somebody. Rebecca's here. Monfry. Monswear. Polyvala 2. I'm not really sure about the French words, but I know about Porky's. It was in 1981. And I know who the oldest lady in the world is now, too. Ethel Cardaham. She is 116 years old. I don't think that is, you really can't say that that's a good thing, but you can't say that's a bad thing that she's 116 years old. You know, it's a good thing. She's the oldest person in the world, so that's a good thing. But I'm not sure being that age is I'm not, she's not out there jet skiing or nothing like that, I know. So, yeah, hit the like button, everybody. Do the like thing and the wonderful marriage licenses. What do we? Let's see. If I get through this French conversation, then I'm going to be shocked, is what I want to say to that. Let's see. Bonjour. Oh, bonsoir. It's Bobby, okay, of which we know it's Bobby. Hi, Gio. Yes. J'ai parlé français. Français? That was close enough. Your hat? Hey, thank you. My Irish hat. It's my little like, it's my Irish hat. It's my Irish thing. Well, they made fun of me right away when I was here. Irish guy, hot dog guy. All right. You want to play jokes? Okay. Let's play some jokes as we find out all about your city. Now who's laughing? Now who's laughing? Who's telling jokes now? It sure ain't Gio. He's swearing a lot, though. Here, let me let these girls out. They gotta go potty. Talk amongst yourselves. Come on, guys, come outside and go potty. Come outside and go potty real quick while we chat. No swearing, though. Can't swear. Gio and... All right, go potty. See if there's any beats tonight. No beats. Let's hear some beats. Here comes a car down the road. Let's see if they want beat with that. have fun for a second. Yeah. You sure is taking a lot of time out there, Tickle. You sure is taking a lot of time out there. Everybody split on me, look. Nope, no split today. They were gonna hang out and let's see if hopefully they're not swearing too much. Oh my God. Come on. Come on, you guys. I mean, come on. You all know better than that. You all know better than that. Jeez. Jeez. What's wrong with you people? You people. What does that mean? What does you people mean? Like, you people or us people? Not really sure. Gee, I was having a good time over here. Good time swearing. We're gonna call him Good Time Sally. Here we say, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying any of that. I'm not saying any of that. Nice try. Holy moly. Teachers out. I mean, man. Wow. There's no words for some of you people. Beep, yeah, nobody, a couple cars drove by, no beeps, no stickers, no signboards, no here's your sign. I gotta get up and write my speech for court tomorrow for this judge. That should be interesting. And that's another thing. All these courts and municipal courts and all this crap, everything should be recorded what these people say and these judges say. It's absolutely ridiculous to think that we can't record court hearings, okay? I'm not talking about underage courts. I mean, that's for their parents to deal with. But regular court traffic tickets and all this, you got your judges with these stupid shows with, oh, you got a speeding ticket and all this dumb shit. I'll dismiss your ticket. Okay. This happens every day in all these municipal courts everywhere, these ridiculous things. There should be a show, a municipal court show, to see what how much they charge these flipping things and throw them off the damn bench. There shouldn't even be a bench. And if there was a bench, they should be in playing baseball with Gio, probably. He's going to be the cheerleader, minus the swearing, is the way I look at that part of the business. That's definitely Gio's thing. Him and Randall, I guess. Uh, uh, God. Wow, you guys are swearing maniacs tonight. What is going on? I mean, come on. Jeez, Gio. Come on, you guys. Come on. Simmer down. You gotta put some ice on it or something, or maybe that one even really wasn't the right joke. Put some sand on it. Put some sand on it. There you go. Educational purposes. Maybe. Wow. But this is about education, actually. This is about education, and it's about accountability, and it's about time to play a song or ask Siri another question. We're going to have a series of ask Google a question. There you go. Here's a good question. It's not going to be one of those kind of questions, by the way. Some of you guys are already thinking of that kind of question. I'm not going to say anything like that. What is the most popular French term in the world?
The most recognized French term globally is likely "ooh la la," used for surprise or excitement. Other well-known French terms include bonjour, meaning hello or good day, as well as amour, which means love, and merci, which means thank you.
Okay. Ooh la la. Surprise or excitement. Ooh la la. But bonjour, which means hello, good day. Merci, merci. Mercy. Mercy, I guess. And other expressions include c'est la vie, that's life, or je ne sais quo, an indescribable quality. I am je ne sais quo, an indescribable quality. That's pretty good. See, there you go. That's a good thing to know. Let's see. Rebecca says, voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Sure, everyone knows this one. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Nope, I don't. Parlez-vous français? Not bad, but boring. Thank you. Not bad, but boring. Okay. Let's see. Oh, nope, I won't repeat that. See that swearing? I will not do that. We means do you know, means do you want to make up? We. voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Sure, everyone knows that one. I don't know what that means. What is the most popular place in France to visit?
Paris is the most popular place in France, drawing millions to iconic sites like the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre. Other popular destinations include Disneyland Paris and the Palace of Versailles, but Paris remains the top choice.
Paris, the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, Eiffel Tower in Paris. But Paris constantly ranks at the top destinations in Paris. Okay? It's awful, the Paris Tower. It's awful? Why is it awful? Let's see.